People around the world have differing assessments of the United States and its president. According to a new Pew Research Center study, on one hand, the views of US are favorable across of 33 countries surveyed in 2019. On the other hand, the confidence in the US President Donald Trump is very low, though not as low as it was shortly after he took office in 2017. As has been the case in the past surveys by the center, Trump inspires much less confidence globally than his predecessors Barack Obama, and he receives more negative marks than other current world leaders such as Germany's Angela Merkel. In addition, Trump's foreign policies are deeply unpopular. Support for Trump and these policies abroad comes from the people of the ideological right and those who favor right-wing populist parties in Europe. The views of the US remains relatively positive despite declining somewhat since the end of the Obama era. Across the 24 countries that have been surveyed consistently since 2015 and 2016, a meaning of 53% of the adults have favorable views of the US, slightly below the 64% who had the positive views at the end of the Obama administration. The young people tend to have more positive opinions on the US. In most countries surveyed, the young people are more likely than their older counterparts to have a favorable view of the US. For example, 57% of the Russians aged 18 to 29 see the US favorably, compared with only 15% of the Russians aged 50 and older. Confidence in Trump is relatively low across the globe. The most European and Latin Americans have little confidence in the US president to do the right thing regarding the world affairs. This includes only 13% of the adults in Germany and 8% in Mexico. However, the Filipinos and the Israelis and Indians are especially keen on the US president with 77% and 71% of adults, respectively, expressing confidence in Trump. And about half or more in the Kenya, Nigeria, India, and Poland are confident in the US leader. In the key European Union countries, people express with little confidence in Trump. In Germany, the UK, France, and Spain, attitudes towards the US president moved downward during the George W. Bush era, surged in Obama era, and fell again with the election of Trump, and despite a small rebound in support of the US president in the past year. Support for Trump also has increased among those of the ideological right. Since 2018, there has been an increase in confidence in Trump among the people of the ideological right, mostly in the European countries. Of the 5 world leaders asked about in the survey, German Chancellor Angela Merkel gets the most positive rating, with a median of 46% expressing confidence in her handling of the world affairs, only around 3 and 10% confidence in the Trump. Angela Merkel has a voting confidence of 46%, Emmanuel Macron with 41%, Vladimir Putin with 33%, Donald Trump with 29%, and Xi Jinping of China with 28%.